Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly love reading. We are going to look for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're looking at the cards now. I'm trying a little different format than usual, but I will be shuffling and pulling cards in front of you to clarify. So the reason I'm doing it this way is I just want to try something a little different where sometimes I get caught up in way too many different storylines. I figured if I try it this way and give myself some time to sort of meditate on the cards and so forth, that I can come up with a clearer scenario. And with this, I do see that. So I feel there's a lot of holding back this week, but I do feel there is movement forward very soon. And we're going to clarify that and see what that is about. I think there's a lot of interesting dynamic here. So I feel like the female energy, now I'm going to say female energy and male energy, but obviously, like, if you are the same gender or what have you, that's cool too. Just figure out which one is you in this scenario, because I'm just using these as energies. But I feel like the female energy for this Taurus read definitely has eyes on this emperor that is right in the center, very strong, with these sun rays just coming out of the, there's a lot of difference between these two energies, right? I mean, the hermit in this particular card is female, which that's kind of cool, right? And more in tune with the inner wisdom, the seeking, the forever seeking, and full of wisdom and things like that. This female energy allows herself to be guided by passion, but based in wisdom. And this male emperor is more about making a bold statement, walking into a room and lighting things up, and does very well for themselves, and just a lot of bold energy around this emperor. Now, this is the card for Aries, but I am getting heavy Leo from this, obviously, because of like the presence and the sun and so forth. So they might have one of those two signs in their rising or moon or what have you. So, and this is the card for Virgo, but I feel like this is you mostly, Taurus. So I feel like the situation here is that you guys actually, you're very different, but you actually have the right ingredients to help each other move forward. Like, it would be a good relationship. It's just hard to get off the ground because you guys are so different. Because I feel what the feminine energy brings to this is wisdom and knowing that sometimes subdued passion can lead to really amazing things if it's what's the right word? Cultivated properly. And so I feel like the feminine energy brings wisdom to the situation, and the masculine energy brings with them the sense of stability and how to make a splash and how to come out of the hermit cave. Because sometimes, especially if you're a very spiritual Taurus, sometimes we can get wrapped up in spirituality so much that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, I've done it myself. I've hauled myself up, and I spent like a year and a half in Big Bear, California, a very small population, just sort of meditating and going through all that dark night stuff. That's cool. But there is sometimes too a time when you need to come out of the cave. And this female's having a hard time coming out of the cave. That's what I see. Because, she's still turned back towards the inside. She's ready. She's ready to go out into that big brave world, and I feel like this emperor can kind of help her do that, in a sense, like help her cultivate what she wants to bring, to the world or to this relationship or what have you. And I feel like the emperor can benefit from the more subdued wisdom, passion, that you have. So it's a good combination, but I just feel like you guys are only just starting to see that. Okay, and starting to make a plan forward. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety, around this situation. There could be some trust issues here, the Seven of Swords being the first card out, but I don't feel this is a sneaky necessarily cheaty type card. I feel quite frankly that this is more your energy, Taurus, that it's not about like sneaky cheaty, that it's because the fingers are crossed back here. Now they always say like, you know, if you say something, or like I remember as a kid, if you told a lie or something like that, if you crossed your fingers behind your back, then they wouldn't know, or something like that. I remember there was something to that. I don't get that sense here. I feel the sense that you are a very resourceful person, and that there is a part of your personality that is very clever and very like foxy, you know, very clever in that way. And I think this is more of you kind of hoping that this person doesn't see that side of you, because and don't take offense to that. I don't mean that in an offensive in an offensive way. I just think that you, most likely, Taurus, you had to be a very resourceful person in your youth, and that still kind of holds with you to this day. So there's a part of you that's like, you're hoping like that this person doesn't see that, yeah, you are, you know, you are a little clever in how you approach things and things like that. You may be very worried about that aspect of things. You may be worried, oh no, what is this person thinking of me? Or are they misunderstanding me? Do they think that I'm, you know, just in, because the Emperor can be very successful. So you may be thinking like, oh no, maybe this Emperor just thinks, you know, I'm after them because they have money or they have, you know, success or what have you. I don't think that's the case, but there is a part of you that absolutely, I mean, you know, you are interested in stability and things like that, which is good, because I feel like this Emperor can teach that. And just as this Emperor can gain from your more inner spiritual knowledge and things like that. So, but I do feel like you are in your head a lot about this connection and the differences between you two. Okay. And the Emperor, for good reason, because this male energy is very difficult. I mean, King of Swords here with the Ten of Wands, I feel like they have so many passions that they just keep on the move. They don't stay put very long. Now, they could travel a lot, that's possible. Or I don't feel it's like people that they collect, or that they go out and have like a bunch of affairs. I mean, possibly, you know, we do have the Seven of Swords here, but I feel like this is more of a male energy who is very hard to open up romantically. They are more about strategy. You know, they didn't become the Emperor by just you know, being this overly sensitive, you know, type person. So, but I feel like they're taking it a little to the extreme, so much so that they're really losing. It's a dangerous zone of losing touch with their emotions. And emotions are necessary in success as well. And you can carry this out for a while, you know, and all those things, but you will be very empty if, you know, because part of success is emotional fulfillment as well. So if you are a male energy, you know, heed watching this, heed that warning, because I do feel like there's probably a lot of Sagittarius in this person's chart. I feel like they flit from thing to thing to thing to thing, and they collect, you know, different things, and you know, that kind of deal. I feel like it's hard for them to stay put. And for that reason, that's what's making this difficult, because you may be a little bit that way as well. You may be seeking that. You may be seeking to stay put and all of that. But the real truth of the matter is that you also have a very adventurous inner spirit in you as well. So with the Ace of Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So the downside, this is good, but the downside, I would say, since Four of Pentacles is the last card, that yes, transformation is on the horizon, but right now this still seems to be somewhat at like a standstill vibe. We're going to clarify, but at least this week, you know, it doesn't feel like there's like super forward movement at this point. But we're going to clarify a little bit of that right now. Mostly we're going to look at this row as far as clarification, because I feel like this really doesn't need any clarification. I think, you know, it's there. One last thing is possibly you have two people with the Emperor and the King of Swords. If that's the case, I mean, you could be wondering whether or not you should hold on to this person, or, you know, there could be a new person coming in on the horizon that is catching your eye too. So for some of you, that could be happening this week, but I'm going to stick with the first story because I really feel like that's the main story. So I would just say if that is, like, if you are wondering if you are hanging on to someone or not, or if there's a new person coming in, it does look like there is a new person coming in. It may be a minute, but yeah, there's something new coming and making your way. All right, so now we're going to go back to the original and clarify that. Okay, so let's look at this. So these two very different types, but let's see what's going on with this, because you do have an Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, which to me suggests there is something blossoming here. And for some of you, this could be career. You know, this is Pentacles. That message is good. I would say, yeah, there's definitely something here career-wise that could be building more stability for you. And transformation is on the horizon with the Four of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely. But a lot of you, I feel this is romance because the roses are blooming around this. So towards a more secure offer. So let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is about for you, Taurus. So what is this Ace of Pentacles showing up in Taurus's weekly reading, please? Because the only thing about Pentacles energy, Earth energy, is it is sometimes slow. So that's why I'm not 100% sure that this is showing up this week because of your Four of Pentacles. I would say if not, I mean, Four of Pentacles would be within the next, possibly 4 weeks, 4 months at the most, something like that. Something's on the horizon here for you, though, and we will check that out. So what is this Ace of Pentacles for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? This Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Wands. Yeah, something is on its way, very close. There's someone is very close to making an offer to you or moving towards you. They want to see, you know, why you are in their world. They're feeling drawn to you with this sort of Ace of Wands energy with the Two of Wands. So yeah, it could be at a distance. Someone may be seeing you from afar, or you may be talking with someone that is at a distance. Doesn't have to be, but that is often the case with the Two of Wands. But they are starting to look and see if there's room for you in their world. I feel like this person has a lot of like projects or a lot of things that they flit around and do. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a little bit more on that. So give me a little bit more on this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. So I do feel they will be reaching out to you. A lot of times, if this is a new person, to me, this can be like a date card because it's like receiving something. So they could be like taking you out to dinner or, you know, something along those lines, possibly, you know, sending you a little gift or flowers or something like that, taking you out. Let me see what else. Yeah, and also, too, I would say if this is work and career, this could absolutely indicate some sort of boost in your career. This could be a little bit of a raise, a little extra money. Possibly some of you could be getting promotions within the next 2 months if it's not here already. I feel like the beginnings of that would be noticed this week if that were the case. Okay, let's take a look at the Prince of Pentacles here, which is like the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, I can't help but notice that Taurus, you know, bull. All right. What is this Knight of Pentacles, please, for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. The Lover's card. Yeah, choices. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so I do feel like this person does have choices. I mean, we got Two of Wands here. We have the Lover's card here. Both cards can be absolutely about choices. This person wants to make sure they're making the right decision. And I feel like they will, because it's like it's a karmic thing that's going to like help bring things into balance. So because the Emperor does not make whimsical decisions. You know, the Emperor takes their time. They weigh things out. Is this good for my people? Yeah, like think of like a real emperor, right, who rules a kingdom. You know, they want things to be dispersed well with their people, but they also want to make sure that they are balancing their future as well. So it's a lot of give and take type energy here. So I feel like this person's you could be dealing with an earth sign, absolutely, like a Taurus or a Capricorn, you know, possibly Virgo, maybe. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but I do get the sense like this person makes very calculated decisions. I mean, they are showing as a King of Swords and the Emperor. Okay, but here with the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like they do have options, but they are moving towards you. They are, because the Queen of Wands is very attracting, and I feel like this is like there's just this magnetic chemistry or magnetic pull towards you. So I do feel they will be coming towards you. Again, I don't know if this is this week. For some of you, it might be in Gemini season, which is kind of coming up. That's in like, June, so I don't know. I am getting the sense that something is coming in for you guys within the next like couple weeks, couple months, something like that. If it's not here already, you may be seeing the signs of this already. One thing I do not see is communication, though. So I will check that at the very, we're almost wrapping this up. I'm just going to check this Four of Pentacles here. And then we will see if there is any communication coming in this week between you two. Maybe you're already in communication and that's why it's not showing, but I would be interested to see that for you. So let's see. So one last card on this Four of Pentacles. What is going on with this Four of Pentacles, please? We see this transformation on the horizon with the butterfly. What's going on? What is going on? Wow, I cut the deck at the Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I do feel like things are on the horizon. There is going to be growth in this relationship. I do just kind of sense that. But it is very difficult energies. I mean, you guys are very, very different. Again, I feel it's beneficial, but I'm not certain if you both recognize that it is yet. Okay. Yeah, the Star card, beautiful. Yeah, I do feel like there will definitely be healing in this situation. There is forward movement, absolutely. Yeah, there's another 2 at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like you're dealing with an energy of someone who does have choices, and they're very, again, calculated in their choices. So they really want to make sure, it might not be choices between people. I mean, this person, may not have 2 women or 2 men or what have you. It could just be like just a choice whether or not to come towards you. So possibly they have 2 different females. Possibly. I feel they, though, do feel a genuine attraction and magnetic pull towards you. Okay, so let's see. What was I? Oh yeah, I was going to check. So I'm going to bet communication is not coming out on the spread, but let's take a look. I just get the sense this is something that will be transforming, and this could be very, very good. Is the kind of subtle feeling that I just like intuitively feel. It does seem a little problematic in its start, though, as far as getting this together. Okay, so will there be communication for Taurians this week? Will there be communication for Taurus? If this is resonating from this energy, will there be communication for Taurus this week? Okay. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. No, not yet. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Pardon me. I do feel there will be soon. Let me take a look at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, you've got Page of Cups and 10 of Cups, a few cards down. So yeah, there is going to be communication from this person. You are dealing with a very slow molasses-ish type energy. For some reason, no, I think you're okay with that. I really do, because you kind of feel like you're just attracting the right things towards you anyway. So I don't feel like you are being super impatient this week, Taurus. I feel like you're pretty good with things. A little bit. You're a little in your head. Yeah, they're trying to wrap up some things so they can move forward towards you. That's basically what I see. There is one more element that I did want to point out to you, is that this Emperor may feel like they need to come towards you with something, like something that's going to impress you or something like that. That would be very emperor-esque energy. I don't think that's the case, so like, if it's a cross-watcher or something, I don't feel like that is the case. I feel like you guys just need to sort of, like, if this is new, get to know each other. If this is a past thing coming back around, get to know each other again. Because there's definitely somebody here who has a lot of spiritual change, and then somebody who has a lot of just like bold energy. So I do kind of get that. Like they may feel like they have to come to you with something that is impressive or something along those lines. I don't feel like that's what you're looking for. I mean, I feel like they're already impressive to you. So there's that. Others too, I mean, if it is third party, it could have something to do with, this person could be feeling burdened in their current situation, their marriage, things of that nature. So that could be why this is so slow, because, you know, they do have someone else. So, you know, if there's that scenario, that could definitely be. But I do feel they will be coming towards you. I'm not really seeing communication this week. Maybe you guys are already in communication. If that's the case, then cool, you know, keep communicating. But if you are waiting on this person, I feel like this is more of a message that is saying something is in the works here for you. Within the next 2 months, I highly feel by June, like this is something that is coming into fruition, okay, for most of you. All right, I'm going to pull your 2 oracle cards now, and we will leave off on that. So let's see. Okay, what do we got? What do we got for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, I hate that glare. Sorry about that. But I have to have a little light on the table. Okay, what do we got for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the keywords this week? What are the focus words? Things like that. Or energies that could be coming towards Taurus this week. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This can be in any area of their life, please. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so we have adventures. Beautiful. And there is a little birdie there, so messages could be coming soon for some of you. Adventures. Really, really awesome card. One of my favorite cards in this deck. This is fantastic. All right. And let's see. Let's get one more for you. So keep an adventurous spirit, keep open-minded, absolutely. Don't get caught up in like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or, you know, things like that. That stuff will pass. Don't worry about it. I don't think anything, you know, that you have done or said is affecting like the outcome of this in that way. All right, one more, please. One more for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. And purification. Beautiful. All right, so purification to me, Leo is coming through in this reading. So maybe some of you have Leo in your chart as well. But I do feel like this is, you know, sunflowers are beautiful. You know, it's like the sun card in tarot because it is sun. So it represents things growing. The purification, I see the little raindrops here, but the sun is starting to come out again. So some of you may have been like, even maybe like crying or doing some crying. Maybe that's okay. You know, I mean, to do right now, to just sort of purify this and get it out of your system. I do feel if you have been up in your head or worried about a situation, I don't feel like you're overly emotional this week or anything like that. But some of you, you know, maybe it's okay. Allow yourself to be, you know, allow yourself to purify that energy outside, especially if you are like this and very much in your head. But for others, I do feel like this is just saying like there is hope on the horizon. The sun will be out. There is something growing very strong here. The sun is a very good omen. All right. And that's exactly what I see when I see a sunflower. So purification of energies. I feel like things are headed towards you in a much better direction very soon. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading this week. If so, please click on the ladybug. That will subscribe you to my channel, and or leave a comment or a thumbs up or something fun like that to help my channel. All of us readers certainly appreciate that. Most of us put in a lot of work to these videos, so that is one way that you can really support us to show your appreciation back. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you next week.